Let me start by saying something that surprises a lot of IELTS candidates. IELTS speaking is not a test of confidence, it's not a test of personality, and it's definitely not a test of how fast you can talk. IELTS speaking is a test of control. And the reason so many capable English speakers get stuck at band 6 or band 6.5 is simple. They treat speaking like a conversation, whereas IELTS treats it like an assessment. Today I'm going to show you the exact speaking strategies that consistently move candidates from band 6 to band 7 and higher. Not tricks, not memorized answers, real changes you can apply in your very next speaking practice. Stay with me because I'll show you how IELTS Express at CareerWise English lets you practice speaking with real mock tests, immediate feedback, and you'll get that breakthrough you need in IELTS. So before we begin, like this video and subscribe to this channel. We create practical training that helps you study and work and reach the results that you want by moving overseas. IELTS speaking is not about sounding impressive. It's about sounding clear, natural, and controlled. Examiners are not listening for perfect English. They're listening for how comfortable you manage the language that you already have. So trying to sound advanced is one of the fastest ways to actually lowering your score. Now let me share a pattern I've seen many times. I've come across countless IELTS speaking results where the candidate spoke so fluently, had good vocab, and communicated ideas in daily life, yet their speaking score stayed around that band 6 and band 6.5. When you listened carefully to the issue, it was always the same. They rushed their answers, they gave short responses, and they didn't develop their ideas. Once they slowed down and added structure and extended their answers, naturally, their score moved up to more like band 7. Same English, but better delivery. Now, let's talk about how IELTS speaking is actually marked. There's actually 4 criteria. There's fluency and coherence, lexical resource, grammatical range and accuracy, and pronunciation. You don't need to be perfect in all 4. You need to be solid and consistent. Most candidates lose marks in fluency and coherence, not because they stop speaking, but because their ideas just jump around. Here's the fix. Every answer you give should follow a simple pattern. Listen carefully. Answer the question, add one reason, and give one short example. That's it. This structure alone can lift your fluency score quite noticeably. Now, let's break down the parts of the test. Part 1 is not a warm-up. It is scored. Many candidates give one-sentence answers and then move on, and that actually limits your band. Now, in part 1, aim for 2 to 3 sentences per answer. Not long, not short, just develop. Think of it as a controlled small talk. Part 2 is where many people panic. And here's the biggest secret. You're not judged on how interesting your story is. You're judged on whether you can keep talking for 2 minutes with control. Use the 1-minute preparation time properly. Write short notes for what it is, where it is, who is involved, and why it matters. During the talk, don't rush. Pause naturally and breathe. Silence for half a second, that's not a problem. Running out of ideas is. Now part 3. Part 3 is not harder English, it's deeper thinking. Examiners want to hear you explain, compare, and justify your ideas. Here's a band boosting move. When asked a question in part 3, don't answer immediately. Start with a general statement and then explain. After you explain, give like a broader example, okay? This shows control, not speed. Now let's talk about vocabulary. You do not need advanced words. You need flexibility in your vocabulary. That means paraphrasing the question naturally and using common words accurately. Using simple language confidently scores higher than forcing complex expressions. Now, grammar. You do not need perfect grammar. You need a mix. Simple sentences, some complex ones, mostly accurate tense use. If you make a small mistake and keep going smoothly, that's fine. Stopping to correct yourself too much hurts fluency more than the mistake itself. Now, pronunciation. This is not about sounding British or Aussie. It's about being easy to understand. Clear word stress, clear sentence rhythm, and natural intonation. Accent is not the issue, clarity is. Here's the final game changer. Most people practice speaking incorrectly. They answer questions in their head, they talk to themselves, and they don't get feedback. High-scoring candidates practice under real conditions. They answer timed questions. They speak out loud. They get immediate feedback. And that's why IELTS Express inside CareerWise English works. You can practice unlimited speaking mock tests, simulate real exam conditions, and get instant feedback on vocab, grammar, and pronunciation. That's how patterns change. The beauty of it as well, it gives you an immediate estimated band score, and you can try it over and over again until you've got the confidence to go into that exam. It's the difference between qualifying or not, between passing or retaking, between moving forward or waiting again. When speaking clicks, confidence follows, and confidence changes everything. So here's the next step. If you're not already there, go to careerwiseenglish.com.au, access IELTS Express, take unlimited IELTS speaking mock tests, get immediate feedback, fix your weaknesses while they still make sense, and that's how you can get more like a band 7 or a band 8. And I really encourage you to get in there, give it a go, have fun with it, try and set a daily routine, and you'll get the confidence that you need. If this video has helped you in any way, please like, subscribe, or share it with a friend. Remember this, you don't need better English, you just need better control of the English you already have. I'll see you on the inside of IELTS Express. Thanks for joining me.